Don Kagan and his son Fred suggested we invade Palestinian territories with U.S. ground troops.
I think we should hit them immediately.
How?
No reason to wait. How?
Air power?
No, I would prefer to see ground forces go into Palestine and hunt out Hezbollah. I would like to see Delta Force raids. I would like to see the full panoply of covert operations. But I would also like to see American ground forces deployed into Palestine to restore peace in that area.
On the day of 9/11, clips were played on CNN, Fox News, and NBC of Palestinians allegedly dancing in the streets, celebrating the 9/11 attacks.
However, while some Palestinians were taking to the streets in apparent celebration, one youth was quoted as saying, as he received a sweets handed around in celebration, "This is a sweet from Osama bin Laden," he said.
Throwing candy, distributing candy to passers-by. The U.S. government obviously has become...
They're celebrating. Wreck their lives. For once, allow us... Whether you need Israel to do it or the United States to do it, I don't care which.
You know, to me, that alone is a reason to bomb them.
Yet there was no context offered for how or why this footage was recorded, or even why it was aired in the middle of a national emergency, while thousands of New Yorkers were still struggling to find out if their loved ones were alive or dead.
Jumping up and down, celebrating.
5-year-olds. Those 5-year-olds will grow up to attack our children.
They're showing it right now.
Kill them.
So there was absolutely no reason to show celebrating Palestinians. After watching the video from the documentary, A Very Heavy Agenda, which showed how suspicion immediately fell on the Palestinians after 9/11. And now, with the massacre in Gaza, we've seen how the Dutch Broadcasting Foundation, the NOS, applies double standards between Israelis and Palestinians. Suspicious if you claim to be neutral, so I wondered, was the accusation using footage of the Palestinians also shown on the NOS, that they celebrated the attacks? While the Kagans and the Newlands, and apparently a friend of the NOS, James Kirchick, were screaming for war and murder. A chorus demanding militarized escalation. The children's news program tells the children, one group has a defense force, the other has terrorists. One group has prisoners, the other has hostages. Why did the NOS switch to Israel? Why was the neocon agenda immediately shown on Dutch TV as well?
We are completely shocked. Unbelievable.
De uitspraken van Arafat staan in schril contrast met de spontane vreugdedansen van Palestijnen in Oost-Jeruzalem. Luid toeterend begroeten enkele automobilisten de aanslagen tegen Amerika, een land dat wordt gezien als Israëls belangrijkste bondgenoot. En hoe dan de reactie van Yasser Arafat te duiden? Krokodillentranen?